It's like, what were you doing with my drapes? The drapes that were hanging in the apartment. I never got the answer to that. Hi, this is Kari from Sky Properties, and today we're going to talk about the fancy subject of parking. So, parking, why do a separate contract? Well, for Sky Properties, we like to do a separate contract. The parking contract is commercial, and it's kept separate from the residential agreement. And in the residential agreement, you're not promising parking. They're being promised parking by a commercial agreement. Well, because commercial agreements are so much easier than residential agreements, it is a lot easier to change that contract if you need to. For example, let's say you have someone move in that has a disability requirement where you need to make a reasonable accommodation. You can easily change the parking. When you assign it to in someone's lease, it is a lot harder to change the parking. Also, a new trend, although we've been doing it for a long time and they've been doing it in the newer, bigger buildings for a long time, is charging for parking. I think that if you are charging for parking, it is unlikely that if someone doesn't have a car for them to hang on to their parking space if they're paying for it. This is a huge benefit because nowadays the newer buildings are not even building enough parking to go with their units. So you want to make sure that your parking is being fully utilized. It's also a way to make a little bit of extra money and to also keep really good track of what's happening in your parking garage. And you can also use that money to set aside to make sure that it's being upkept, being kept clean, restriping, putting in new curbs if you need to, putting in new cement if you need to, whatever it is that it needs, you can put that money aside to take care of it or just use it as extra income for the building.